Come on, let's hurry.
Okay, this is a great world too.
Where's that key?
Hey, you know, maybe we ought to go find Leon. Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that,
What do you know, you big polluter?
what do I know? Come on, Pluto!
What a dream. Ah! This isn't a dream. Ugh, where am I? Oh, boy. Do you know where we are? Oh, hey!
Okay. So we've landed in a strange world. This is the first world you visit with Sora. So let's find out what it's like. Okay, so can we talk? Yeah. I wonder what happened to my mom and dad. Yeah, me too. People with nowhere else to go come to this town. Yeah, so basically this world is like a refugee planet. Oh, and a Moogle. Hey, talk. Hey. Okay. And let's check this. Okay, so the first time I played this as a kid, I thought you can send 10 postcards and win something. So, meaning you'd have to find all 10 postcards to get an item. But every time you turned one in, it gave you an item anyway. So that's what it means. So each postcard just gives you a different item, as opposed to turning in all the postcards for a reward. There's an item shop here. Oh. Donald's nephews. Make enough money to go on our own adventure. Let's talk. I picked everything on the shelf. Okay. Let's sell the pretty stone. That's literally all it's used for. What can we buy? These would be nice, but I don't have enough money. Okay, postcard number 1. Great. This scale. I don't think it works. Does it? Oh, it does work. Okay, Sora weighs that many. Okay, this took us upstairs. Now there's this shop here. First, let's turn this postcard in. Cool, cottage. So this is like a regular Final Fantasy item. It does the same thing, so you barely use these because save points do the same exact thing. Okay, let's go into the accessory shop. Oh, another famous Final Fantasy character. Yo, Grandpa. The future's now. Yep, look for your friends. Ooh. Now I'm the captain. A mithril shard. Nice. Ooh, what's this? Wow, a crystal. Okay, so here's a save point. Hey, see ya. This door is inaccessible. Oh. I can push this. Sick. How much parkour can we do? Pretty good amount. Cool, cool. So, just like the crystal set on the second floor, which is inaccessible for right now, there's a synthesized shop that will let you use those mithril shards and create accessories and items. Oh, hey. They'll need money to buy things. Okay. Oh, you see that? Why did he fucking grip that? There we go. Oh, there's really nothing up here? Oh, was that a different game? Huh. It's locked, huh? You win this time. I have a super weapon right here. Keychain. So this is the basic form of Sora's Keyblade, the Kingdom Key. Draws out the Keyblade's true form by attaching keychains. Basically, keychains are like little accessories that are formed through the bonds. So right now it has, you see that's the original keychain, has Mickey's head. So we'll be getting other chains to attach to this, which would create new Keyblades. Technically it doesn't create it, his Keyblade transforms into a different form, which is pretty unique because there are Keyblade transformations, but not like this. His Keyblade actually changes its base form as opposed to becoming something else. So it's pretty interesting. And for now, we only have the regular Kingdom Key. Okay, let's go to the second district and see what's up. Okay, that guy just literally died in front of us. And more shadowy things. That's what they're called. These enemies are called shadows. This. Ooh, now they're dropping money, which is pretty nice. Nice. Oh, cool. So we're gonna be equipping that for now. So this is a final mix move. Basically just an AoE that stuns the enemies. There's Altal. Okay. So basically, they want you to explore this whole area. We'll be exploring it, but just to get the story moving, I think all we need to do is just head back out here. Yeah, so the first district was safe earlier, but now it's overrun by Heartless. And Sid told us if we run into trouble, we can always go see him. So let's just go see him. And Miles' arrest. So hopefully those things are gone. So let's go outside. See what happens.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
And they'll keep on coming at you. As long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
Alright. Then have it your way.
Okay, time to defeat Leon with the quote. Riku's tougher than you, but he can kill us really fast. Yeah, just like that. Well, he's not really even trying, but you know. Ooh, he got me. Okay.
Hey, you found it. Nice going, Leon.
Still, it looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
Now this is a final mix only scene that was added into the game later. There's no audio because they didn't have the timing wasn't good. They couldn't dub it over. Where am I? Sora! Kyrie! Dun dun dun.
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Excuse me, did the king send you?
Aerith?
Come on,
Aerith?
lazy bum. Wake up. You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one. Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay. You know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle and this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered?
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red! First we need the key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute. What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
Okay, so you get a little bit of story dump there. Ansem, he's this important guy studying the Heartless. We also find out the Keyblade. And we meet Squall, Leon, and Yuffie. Yep, so the Keyblade can actually open anything with a lock, including that safe I stared at earlier. Aha. So. Can I not do this now? What is this? Ah. I guess not. Okay, so this is going to trigger the next event. I just want to talk a little bit about the Final Fantasy characters. So these aren't the same characters that appear in their own game. These characters are alternate versions of a character that have these different characters that live in the world of Kingdom Hearts. So they might have the same name and pretty much act the same, but it's not exactly the same character. So they haven't been through what the characters have been through. They've been a different timeline of events that's happened in this universe. That being said, Leon is using his not his first name. He's basically using his last name to conceal his identity. And he's pretty much gonna act as like a guardian for Sora, which I think is great. Nomura could have put any character here, and Squall's literally one of my favorite characters. Final Fantasy VIII is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games, and he's a great character to pick, especially because in his own game, Squall, he starts as a student and basically gets put into a position where he had to basically take control of his own life and become a leader to not only like a squad of soldiers, the people who fight with you, but also a whole school. So he gets thrust into a position of like command, and he has to figure out not only to basically straighten himself out, but also to think of the greater good and everybody else. He has to basically take care of everyone. So it's a pretty good like fit for someone who would be like a guardian figure to Sora, would be someone like him. Even though a lot of people make fun of him, he's actually his character actually grows a lot in this game. So this version of Squall is actually more of like kind of what he's like near the end of the game, where he's like matured. So let's say I'm ready to fight for my life.
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Yep, they're in the other room having the same exact
Let's go.
conversation. Sick. Don't bother with the small fry. Find the boss. Okay. So you could fight the... Well, we should just fight one. So these are the soldiers. Oh, fuck. Okay.
This should help.
Basically, they're just the more powered up version of the shadows. Okay, so we're supposed to be heading to the 3rd district. That's the stun impact move I was talking about. It happens 30% of the time, but it's pretty good. It keeps crowds stun locked like that, especially in these lower levels where you can get just ganged up on. What level am I? 6. Okay, I guess we're ready. No music. Very ominous.
Yep. Oh. Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get him! Goofy! Oh, Goofy!
Okay, time to fight a boss with our new party members. Okay, so Donald should be able to take care of these guys by casting fire. There we go. You can also force them to do things by pressing the triangle button, which is not even explained. Basically, it kind of hurries the Donald and Goofy's AI into like taking an action. It's a very good recolor. This guy was originally just all purple and black in the original game. So I kind of like this design. It's much nicer. Basically, you want to defeat this guy in pieces. He has multiple parts to him, but we want to target mostly his chest area and basically have the splash damage from the finisher hit his legs, so he gets defeated faster. Because apparently he won't die until you eliminate his body parts, so that's a little thing. No, they're wasting all the items, trying to keep those. So Sword will kind of soft lock onto whatever is close to him. And that's the first death. Okay, so we're playing on the hardest difficulty. And I'm under leveled, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, thank God. Used to not be able to skip cutscenes in the original game.
Come on! Come on!
Okay. Okay, well, I thought I was teching those, but I guess not. So anytime he kind of jumps into the air like that, you just want to stay airborne to not get hit by the shockwaves that the attack it creates. Yeah, just like that. Oh, thanks. Okay, great. Oh, come on, man. And now he's separating himself. There we go. So basically, they expect you to defeat the different parts of them and then pick up the health, along with Donald and Goofy as a, or else this fight would be crazy. Oh, why does that keep hitting me? It's so easy to parry, but the timing is.
Come on! Come on!
I can only attack now, so I don't have any moves. Okay, there goes the legs. His arms should be pretty much gone too. Great. Okay, that's all that's left is the body. Or the head. Well, he's same thing, I guess. There we go. So now he's stunned, and we can. Come on, Donald and Goofy. Yeah. You guys were knocked out the whole fight. What is this? Actually, that's normal. Cool. That's an equipment, and we can use that pretty much right away.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh,
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Whoa.
Yes, but ones on happy faces.
Happy?
That's one funny face.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all bilge rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
It's our ship. The gummy ship. The infamous gummy ship. Okay, cool. Fire magic. Yay, the most overpowered skill in the game. You like Legend of Zelda? Ocarina of Time? We'll play this game. Okay, so... Oh. So this is a mechanic in this game where you just gotta find these. They give you different items, or do stuff like that. Oh, postcard. Nice. What are they doing here? Okay, gotta look for the puppies. So unfortunately we need blizzard magic to open this. You have to... I don't know, can you do it without blizzard? Yeah. Basically you need to use blizzard magic to turn off all the candles unless you grab that chest. Nice. Okay. Maybe a little bit more exploring. Let's get that safe. Didn't even have to use the Keyblade. So the Heartless are still here, even though... Oh, for right now they aren't. Every time you defeat a boss in this game, it's a pretty cool thing. Doesn't really happen in any other game in the series. Well, once you defeat a boss or unlock the keyhole of the world, all the enemies disappear, and sometimes NPCs also show up, which is pretty interesting. Because that really doesn't happen in the other games. Off of this side. Okay. Check out the Gizmo shop. Okay, so, this room has like a little bit of a puzzle, but we can't really do it right now. I don't have the appropriate magic for it. This game has a good balance of like small like puzzles plus traversal sort of things. Like you'll need different abilities to like get through or unlock extra areas, which is pretty interesting. In the other game, in KH2, they do a similar thing, but that's only in the final mix version of the game. Should there be like a chest here? Yeah. Okay. So this is where Donald and Goofy were before they got launched into space. And there's a mysterious door. Has a symbol. And the door opened. Nice. Just to guarantee that you don't miss it.
There's something about this musty place.
Kairi.
It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember?
Kairi?
Sora?
Oh. So Merlin in this game acts as like a magic tutor for Sora, which is pretty cool. He'll let you try out your spells in like a sort of practice battle, and you can do whatever spells you want. You have unlimited MP, try out your summons, all that cool stuff. Can we skip this? No. Okay, he's gonna unpack his room now. God knows where he was. Or when. Okay, great. Oh, Trinity Mark. Cool. So this is pretty nice. We can save the game. So you can come here directly because the circle is filled in. Once you save there, it'll show up on your map. Do Trinity. This is money. And like... looks like a potion. Oh, an ether. Nice. No. Okay. Let's talk to the fairy godmother. Right about Cinderella. So we can't do much here now. So let's just leave. So blue isn't the only kind of trinities we have. Yellow. See, there are I think like 5 colors. Red, green, blue, yellow, white. Yeah, 5 colors. You just unlock them through story progression. So we'll come back and visit Merlin later. Up here? Oh. So they gave us a lot of blue trinities to like test it out. So you might have been exploring already and then just happened to bump into these and not been able to do anything about them. Okay, so broken pipe. So we'll need thunder to actually activate that and unlock this door so we can make a shortcut to the first district. So we don't have to do this whole trip again the next time. Okay, I think there's one more trinity like right here. Yeah. This is the one you're supposed to trigger initially. They tell you to leave through the door, and then it's like right there. Okay, so there's 2 ways to go, but I think, canon-wise, it's better to go to this world first. And I'm going to explain why once we get on the way there. Okay, so our ship sucks right now, so we won't be really able to get through this fast. But later we can upgrade it. There's teaching the button. Okay, so basically, I kind of do want to kill these things, but not really. We're gonna head to Wonderland first, because I think it's pretty good, like, story-wise, that Sora would go to Wonderland as the first world. Because you gotta think about it as, theming-wise, it's great because, just like Alice, Sora has just kind of, like, without really his... It's not really within his power. He just fell into this adventure. He did fall down a rabbit hole, let's say. And he's in a very similar position to Alice, actually. So, the crazy, bizarre worlds and different people and enemies he's meeting, it's like a good parallel to the Wonderland itself. So it's the start of his adventure. This very bizarre sort of world. So, I mean, the Gummy Ship is pretty linear in this game. I mean, they've improved it every single game. The second game and the third game, it's like drastically different. But this just gives you something to do. Okay, let's disembark. So the story is basically a mix between the Disney story and the Kingdom Hearts themes combined. So if you've seen the movies, you pretty much know what's going to happen.
Oh, my fur missus! I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I'm here, I should be there! Oh, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh, the Queen, she'll have my head for sure!
Okay. So, good metaphor. We're gonna follow the White Rabbit deeper and deeper through a whole bunch of doors. Into a dark room. Okay.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That talks!
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
No, Sora, you're a good boy. You can't be taking mysterious pills. Oh. So just like in the movie, one makes you bigger, one makes you smaller, but we need to do a few things first. What else can we do? Oh. No. Can't do anything with those either? Okay. Normally you should be able to push those chairs into... No, Heartless. Nice.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
So fire's a pretty simple spell. It's just a projectile that shoots straight ahead. It can somewhat curve to follow enemies, which is all pretty nice. So it's not just completely linear. Oh, these are a new enemy. These are the red Nocturnes. They're basically... They look just like black mages, but with the red costume, and they only know fire magic. They have pretty low HP, and they only have one attack, but killing them gives you MP orbs back. So does fighting. Attacking with Sora and defeating enemies and getting the bubbles, that's how you recover your MP. They're also immune to fire, so if we shoot them with fire, they don't really get hurt. Blaze Shard, cool. Okay. Oh, there's a weird pink box there. Oh, there's another pink box there. Those are probably going to be important later. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Great. Now we're Link.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is... because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling? Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Okay, now we gotta save Alice by finding clues. Well, here's a rabbit. Can we jump up there? Oh yeah. Cool. Oh, a chest. Yeah, so the thing about this world is it's very boxy. That's the thing with this game. A lot of the areas do feel like a box, and this is literally a box right here. But there's a lot of verticality and like light jumping puzzles and stuff. It keeps each world feeling kind of fresh. And some worlds actually just feel like huge worlds. But most of them kind of feel like this world is a great example of like the limitations that they were up against. Ah, this guy. Yep, the Cheshire Cat has all the answers. Okay. They've already left the forest. I won't tell which exit. There are 4 pieces of evidence in all. 3 are a cinch to find. The 4th is tricky, but a big reward if you find them all. To trust or not to trust? I trust you'll decide. Okay, so... basically, he's telling us there's 4 pieces of evidence in all. And... which isn't too bad. We saw 2 of them already. We just gotta figure out how to get there.
Fire! Fire!
Oh, cool. Oh, Donald, your HP's so low. He's just gonna fall unconscious again? I don't know. Cool, the Trinity recovers his health. Oh, well, here's a clue. Footprints. Nice.
Come on!
The bizarre room. Oh, crap.
Fire!
Okay, so there's a chest there. Seems to be an opening there. Just jump in here and see what happens. Okay, well here's the other one. So there's still one up there, which is gonna be the hardest one to get to, and that's what the cat was talking about. The fourth one is the hardest one. So we found 2. That was a cinch. Give me a potion, I'll make you bigger.
Here!
Okay, so what can we do? We can do that. Also... and then eat. And I'm tiny again. Great. So I think that's all you have to do. So those pads connect now. So you can explore that room. Aha, so this is technically the hardest one to find, quote unquote. But if this camera... Donald, you need... I'm gonna have to sacrifice you. Bye, Donald. I have the high ground. Jump! Great. Claw marks. So basically you don't get this blizzard spell until later, but by finding that item there, you actually get access to it. So now it's on the square button, and what's cool about blizzard is, it's like a shotgun effect spell. So fire hits a single target, goes straight ahead. Blizzard kind of does like a spread shot, which is pretty good. It really... It has its uses until you get some other magic. So let's see if it works on some enemies here.
Deep freeze!
Oh.
Deep freeze!
If I can even face where I want. Okay, forget it.
Deep freeze! See ya!
The effectiveness of the magic... Oh, how do we get rid of that? Oh. Okay, so we found all 4. It was pretty easy. We didn't even have to really explore too much. Though there are some more things to explore. You know what? I think... let's do that. Okay, so we found some Dalmatians. Oh, cool. So there's a path up here. I don't think this is useful to us right now. What can we do from here? Nothing. Okay. But there's another. Can I hit the ceiling of the world? Okay, so let's go this way. I have to get over there. Okay, great. Okay, scan G. So any item with the G connotation at the end means it's for the gummy ship only. Give me an ether. Nope. There you go. It's 2 out of 1. What the heck was that? Oh, it's a chest. How do we get over there? Okay. Oh, let's go save Alice. Yep. We're ready. Okay, so now we gotta choose one. I would choose this one. I think it's not really random. Yeah, there you go. But there's the culprit. What was that? That's your evidence. Silence! I am above the law. Anyone who defies the queen is guilty. That's crazy. Okay, cool. Time for mini boss fight. Time to save Alice. Okay. Also, stun impact doesn't work while you're in the air, so besides attacking faster, I'm also getting rid of the chance to actually do that stun impact. There we go. Very easy fight. Just ignore the ads. Oh, she's gone. How is that even possible? Find them, you fools. Okay. Have you seen Alice? Alice, no. Shadows, yes. This way, that way. Doesn't matter. Yep. Step deeper into the forest. So pretty much we just unlocked the next area. Remember there was like a rock. Ooh, now you get to fight. So these guys can't be damaged from the front, but they're weak to magic. You gotta jump behind them and attack them. They're called the large bodies. Nice. I'm getting pretty lucky with these drops. Nice. Treasure magnet. You know what? Let's just equip that. So now you don't have to walk exactly on the treasure. You can just be near them to collect them. There you go. That's literally what that's used for.
Come on.
Except if you have magic. Hitting these guys with ice also techs them. So tech that's what's appearing, or what I was talking about at the beginning of the game, where if you parry something in the right timing by attacking it, you get the tech points, which is basically just XP you get for doing a successful parry. You can still parry things without getting XP, and that's what was happening when I was fighting Riku earlier in the game, where we'd attack, neither of us would take damage, but like my sword would get deflected, and there would be like a light effect would happen on him, and we just kind of bounce off each other. So that could still happen, but that only happens if the attack is technically like unblockable. It rarely happens. Okay. Oh no, they're sad. Okay. Okay. Very merry on birthday. So I'm literally just gonna sit on every single chair here. Basically, like, a couple of these are bad, but I don't think it really matters. Sit down and get a present. Okay. Let's just do it. Cool. Just gonna go in order, doesn't really matter. Okay, cake is bad. Because we want it to be our unbirthday, not our birthday. Yeah, so these guys, you have to kind of do this to kill them. Just get up behind them. Okay, great. Thanks for blocking, Goofy. If you have the guard maneuver, you'll be able to just guard that attack. You have to leave the area to reset the table. Cool, an elixir. We'll sit here. I think this was bad too. Yeah.
Deep freeze. Come on. Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Easy fight. Okay, a few more chairs to sit on. I think there's one more bad one. Okay. Okay, and this is the last one. So unfortunately we can't get up to that spot right now. So I'll have to go through the store. Okay. Okay, so basically we can do this without triggering a fight. So we're gonna try to do that. If I touch the floor, it's gonna trigger a fight. Also, this is the same room. This is the first room that we went into, but upside down. We're on the ceiling now. The shadows are somewhere else. So he's basically saying we gotta go to the other version of this room. And let's go here, unlock this. Great, before the battle starts. And we're home free. Oh, nice. So there's another similar area that will get us to the other side there. But for now, let's go save Alice. Or defeat the shadows. Oh, nice. Free stuff. Just in case, I'll leave the room and come back. That makes like a checkpoint, so I won't have to do that again. Because we're about to fight a boss. The Cheshire Cat is the closest thing to a villain in this world besides the Queen of Hearts. But he's not really bad, I guess. Oh. So far, the bosses are great in this game.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
So he'll start casting like a spell or make the chairs disappear and make the table rotate so you can't get on top of it. This is a pretty difficult fight. Also, okay, what I just did there was like light his thing on fire. That's actually a good thing. He'll do more damage if you get hit, but it actually delays one of his mechanics that he has. So you're actually safe longer. Like he won't go into his second phase since that's already lit. It'll take him longer to do it. Oh, chair's back.
Here!
Okay, so now this is the second phase here. He'll go to the stove top and light them on fire manually. So since I did it earlier, he didn't go and do that sooner because I had already done it, basically. Nice, nice. Damn, Donald. What is this? Even the assist here.
See ya!
Chair's still here. I think he's almost dead.
Come on! Come on!
Yeah. So he's a pretty cool design. And a pretty intense boss to fight. But in actuality, he's actually slightly shorter than Sora. We're just so little that he's a giant. Ifrit's horn.
What a racket. How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
A MacGuffin. Navigation gummies. She's gone. The shadows took her. No. Okay. So, what happened there was something that we're gonna have to do in every single world. After we beat the boss in every world, we're gonna end up finding one of those keyholes and locking it up. So that's where we fell down. Okay, so let's get out of here.